Today I'm excited because I'm going to be showing off a package from a young man who is making knives at the age of 15, and I really want to show off these knives. So let's get into this box and let's see them. Okay, so here's the box. I'm just going to use a Made in USA box cutter and let's get into it. So he's already got a pretty sweet thank you card. It says, "Thank you for supporting my small business." And here's a little info about him. My story. What started with me carving sticks at the young age of 8 has turned into my dream job at just 14 years old. So he actually just turned 15, but at the time of writing this, he was 14. I'm a one-man show. I make everything by hand from raw material in my shop. All of my knives are one-of-a-kind items. I create my blades from scratch, starting with a piece of high-carbon steel. From there I shape, grind, quench, and temper. Then I finish with a hand-carved handle. I'm trying new things every day and I'm improving my craft. Please don't hesitate to reach out. I'm always open to new ideas. Feedback and constructive criticism make me better. Hope you love your blade. Use it. These are the first of 50 production knives that he's making, and these are the 5 color options. So I'm going to open them all up, and then I'll showcase them here on the table when they're all open. So these are the 5 color options of the EDC blades that he's going to be dropping on May 27th. And he's going to be doing a drop of 50 of them, so these are actually the first 5 that he made. So let's open these up and check them out. This first one has a really nice blue handle with an tan FDE center, and he's got beautiful brass that's holding that together, and that is really sweet. On these ones he actually stamped his logo, but now he actually has a laser and he's engraving them. So this is actually one of my favorite options. It's the navy blue with the tan. I think that's pretty sweet. The next one I think is going to be a really big win with hunters. It's this orange with that really nice black coating on there. That's going to be really sweet, I think. And it's a really nice blade. So even though my hand is big, the handle is the perfect size to grab a hold of it, and there's jimping on the back here. So your thumb can rest against there and it's not going to slide or anything. And this right here is big enough so that your finger isn't going to like slip and get cut. So I really like that, because this will be perfect for not only an EDC blade, but skinning a deer or any kind of game that you shoot, because of the fact that it's a really nice sized blade and it won't cut to vital organs, which I think is really good. Next up, we've got the FDE and black combo, which is really nice, and I think this is actually my favorite option. This color combo I think is really sweet. It's actually one of my favorites, and it goes perfectly with the blade wax that I made for him. So if you guys don't have one of his blade waxes either, if you grab one of his knives, definitely grab one of these too. Next up, we have the OD green with the gray. I think this is a really sweet combo. He's got the gray screws as well. And that's a really nice combination of colors. And he even made an OD green sheath. But I think this is going to be a really sweet EDC knife. Something that you carry with you every single day, because it'll fit in your pocket really nice. You can pull it out, use it. Whether you're a box warrior, a hunter, or you're out in the woods and you need to cut rope and stuff, this is going to be a perfect knife for pretty much any example of application that you might have. And then the last, we have the black, and this is an all black. He wanted, because this is an EDC blade, he wanted to appeal to the EDC crowd that really loves their all black. So not only does it have a black handle, but it's also blacked out on the entire knife, except for the edge, of course. So I was doing a little studying up on his website and a little behind the scenes as far as like how he got his name. And obviously his name is Emmett, so I think that's where the EJ comes from. But the workman part, I was like, I wonder where he got that from. Like, obviously people work with knives and whatever, but I scrolled down to the bottom of his website and I thought it was really cool, because I'm a Christian, I believe in God, I go to church, I love God, and I love love to share my life with him. And on the bottom of Emmett's website, it says, 2 Timothy 2:15, study to show thyself approved unto God, a workman that needs not to be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth. And I thought that was really cool because he actually derived the workman part from this verse, which is a workman that needs not to be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth. So I thought that was really cool. I wanted to be able to share that with you guys because even when you're starting young and you're creating with your hands, like God actually formed and created us to be creators, to be craftsmen. Like Jesus was a carpenter. He was just a normal person. And Emmett is actually making incredible quality knives by hand at 15 years old now. And I am absolutely thrilled to be a part of his journey, to be able to show these off. But I also wanted to show using the blade wax that I made for him on the knife. Like obviously with the coating and everything, you're not going to deal with rusting right away. But if you use the blade wax on your knife before, say, skinning a deer or doing something that might get grease on your knife or whatever that might be, or dirt, it's a lot easier to clean the knife off if it already has the wax on it. This is custom that I made for Emmett and his brand. If you guys buy one of these knives, definitely grab one of these as well to support him. But this is actually 100% grown and made in USA. I put sourced on here, but since then I've actually changed it to grown, which is pretty awesome because I've actually been sourcing all of my ingredients from family-run farms. So it's beeswax and raw flaxseed oil. And so we've got our knife, and I'm just going to rub around on top here to kind of warm it up with my hands, and then I'm going to apply a little bit by hand before buffing it with a rag. Depending on the knife that you apply it to, it might look a little cloudy, but then what I do is I take a shop rag and I kind of wipe off the excess, which leaves some on, but makes it so that your hands aren't slipping all over the knife, which is really good. So now there's actually a coat of wax on the entire knife, which will make it easy to clean. Look at that shine. And that is the wax. So definitely pick one of these up if you guys grab a knife, because you are definitely not going to regret it. So rarely do I do a call to action where I'm like, hey, I know that you're watching this video to be informed about something, but go and buy it. But I'm actually going to say, Emmett is awesome. He's 15 years old now. He's trying to build this business, and he's actually doing a drop of these knives on May 27th. He's dropping 50 of them. Highly recommend going and supporting this young man and his business. He makes top tier, high quality knives that I think could go up against the best. And if you're looking for an EDC knife, something to carry with you every single day that is going to serve multiple purposes, grab one of these. Support him and know that you're pouring your resources into a young man that is building a business, building a life for himself, and doing something incredible with his hands. He's building a business where most of us at 15, we're not thinking about business at all, I guarantee it. And if you have the resources to go and support him and buy one of these, I highly recommend going and doing it. And also while you're at it, grab a blade wax or anything else that you can find on his website. Now I know that he only has around 350 followers on Instagram, and he's actually been gaining some traction on YouTube, which I think is really awesome. So I'm actually going to link not only his YouTube channel at the end of this video, but his Instagram and his website below. But go follow him. Like DM him, support him, encourage him, and tell him, hey, like I'm looking forward to your drop and I'm gonna be there. If you have the resources, grab multiple colors of these knives, because I think they'll also make great gifts for Father's Day. Father's Day is gonna be approximately a month after this drop, and these would be a great gift for your dad. So if you're thinking about buying one of these and you're like, can I justify it? Buy one for your dad and know that it's a great cause and you're going to go support a young man who's building a business that I think is incredible. So if you guys like this kind of content, guys, and you want to be able to support American makers like this, please definitely subscribe and click the bell to get notified when I post new videos. I'm going to be linking everything for Emmett and his knives below in the description of this video. But if you guys want to support this channel, or maybe you also make knives or you make something and you want to have some blade wax or leather balm or anything, check out my website. It's allamericanmaker.us. And I hope you guys have a fantastic day.